How fast can you touch some garbage in all GTA games? This could be anything from random trash bags, whole bins, newspapers and so on. Anything you would consider garbage counts. My timer of course will start as soon as I make any movement and will stop as soon as any part of my body touches the garbage. Speaking of garbage, let's open up the original Grand Theft Auto and see what we have. Of course we spawn on the sidewalk, and on the sidewalk we have these random piles of garbage. So what I'm gonna do is head up here from these cars and BAM! This took 3 seconds close to. Luckily for us these are everywhere in GTA 1, but the question is, are they everywhere in the first expansion for GTA 1? Well, let's find out. I spawn over here and we're gonna go downwards. Because upwards I did not find any garbage, but the garbage is down here, and as you can see this is taking me way longer, but still it's less than 10 seconds. So far GTA 1 holds the lead, but will the second expansion take it? Well, let's see. I spawn right next to an amazing looking car. It's not garbage obviously, so I'm gonna go to the right side, and on the right side, as you'll see, we have a garbage bin and also these random piles of garbage. This took less than 5 seconds. So far it's not the fastest. Speaking of not the fastest, let's move on to GTA 2. And guys, I have some bad news. In GTA 2 we do not have random piles of garbage. Yeah, there's no newspapers, no random patches of crap, like, I don't know, no bins, no nothing. At least I did not find any. I have been searching for a long time, but there's no garbage. It's such a clean city. Unfortunately, we gotta go to a certain spot. Okay, so instead of doing that, instead of disqualifying this game, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the crusher or the processing plant or whatever it's called. I'm gonna go there, which is in this direction. There might be a better way to get there, but this is, you know, in my testing this is the best way to get there. And I'm just gonna touch the processing plant because it does contain garbage, right? This is the garbage place and the processing plant is here. Once I step in here I'm gonna get wasted, but still I think it counts because there's a bunch of garbage inside which we cannot see. But this is the best decision I have, the best solution to our problem. So I technically touched the garbage in less than 1 minute. Let's move on to GTA 3 and see if this game has garbage. So I spawn in and oh ho ho, what do I see? A bunch of garbage in front of me. These are newspapers, so what I gotta do is just to walk forward, and here we go, I touched it in less than 1 second. Holy crap, so far this is the winner in this challenge, but let's see if the other ones are gonna be better. For instance, GTA Vice City. If you don't know, this game also has random newspapers on the ground. Oh yeah. The difference is this time I cannot actually see them, so Tommy has to walk a little bit forward and BAM! Now we saw them, they were flushed with the ground. This took a little over 1 second. How unfortunate, Tommy, you're on second place at the moment. And boy oh boy, is Advance gonna be faster? Of course not, are you nuts? This is not gonna be faster. GTA Advance does not have garbage, just like GTA 2, Advance has no garbage whatsoever, guys. It doesn't even have garbage bins. Where do people put their garbage? I have no idea, so what I gotta do is I gotta travel to the crusher, because once you crush your car, it becomes garbage, right? It becomes trash, so technically this should count, so instead of disqualifying it, let's just include the crusher, why not? Unfortunately for us, the crusher is very far away, it's on the other part of Portland. I spawn on the bottom part and the crusher is super high up, so I gotta go through so much crap. Okay, here we go, I'm super close, there's the crusher. Let's park over here. As soon as I get out of the car, the challenge is over in 1 minute and 23 seconds. Oh boy, this sucked. You suck, Advance. Alright, let's move on to GTA San Andreas, which has lots more garbage. And what is the garbage I'm gonna touch in this game? It's not gonna be newspapers, it's gonna be this garbage bag. Oh yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. 5 seconds and a half. No, this is still, I mean, it's not that slow, but still it's slower than GTA 3 and GTA Vice City, for instance. You suck, GTA San Andreas. You are garbage. Speaking of garbage, let's move on to LCAS. In LCAS we have newspapers and they are on the ground. I cannot see them currently. Actually no, I can see one. Look at the right side of my screen. Ha ha ha, what do I see? I see a part of a newspaper. So all I gotta do is to go to the right side as quick as possible. This took a second! Woohoo! Nice, Tony, you're awesome! Is Vic gonna be faster? Well, let's find out. What do you guys see? You see some newspapers, which means there's some garbage on the ground. Let's go, Vic. 3, 2, 1. Start! This took less than a second! Woohoo! Nice! Vicky boy, you make me proud, bro. Good job, homie. Let's move on to GTA 4. In GTA 4 we do have some newspapers and stuff on the ground, but not in this area, which unfortunately kinda sucks because the closest garbage pile, I looked around everywhere and the closest one is a tire on a piece of, I don't know, sand or something. So what I gotta do is to go forward with the car and drive to a particular location, which is right over here. It's not super far, but it's more than 10 seconds, I think. Yep, it's 11 seconds. I guess it's not too bad, but it could be better. And by the way, speaking of better, let's check out the Lost and Damned. In this game, guys, there's so much garbage around me. There's a huge bin, there's a tiny bin, there's garbage bags, and there's crap on the ground. What I'll do is I'll touch the closest garbage, which is this little bin in front of me. So what I gotta do is to get off my bike, of course, because with my body part I have to touch the garbage. And this took 3.5 seconds, not too bad. The animation of getting out of the bike is not super fast, this is why it took me 3.5 seconds, but still, this is pretty darn fast. Okay, let's move on to the second expansion for GTA 4, which does have garbage on the ground, which is tiny newspapers, or pamphlets, or whatever they're called. Can I see them from here? Technically yes and technically no, they are on the other side of the road. So what I gotta do is to go forward, cross the street and touch this with my feet. Oh yeah. Oh, again 3.5 seconds, nice. It's gonna be a photo finish, I guess. Let's move on to Chinatown Wars. In CTW we do spawn in the water, which does have garbage, but I cannot touch it because it's super far down on the seabed. So what I gotta do is to break this window, of course start my timer as soon as I start breaking the window, get to shore as quick as possible. I have to skip this cutscene as quick as possible too. I looked around everywhere and this is the closest bin I found. Bam! 13.5 seconds. Honestly not so bad since I spawned in the water. Okay, GTA 5 time, guys. The biggest troublemaker in this series, because it's always super slow. However, this challenge I can finish super quick because there's a garbage bin in this room, haha. So what I gotta do is, unfortunately I gotta waste somebody because she was right next to the garbage bin and I have to go through her, and to go through her I have to waste her because she has an invisible force field around her. So, one casualty, but I touched some garbage. Oh yeah, let's check out the times. Oh boy, we have a tie for first spot between GTA 3 and VCS. How can we settle this? You know what? For the longest time I have like 40 episodes of this series. Ever since the start, certain individuals have said, why don't you include GTA Online? GTA Online is great, include that game too. Well, here's your chance, guys. I listen. I'll include GTA Online as a separate game, even though it's basically GTA 5, but worse. Let's include it in this video too. So I'll plop myself here, make a movement, start my timer, and also stop my timer immediately. Why? Because GTA Online is garbage. So I touch garbage in 0 seconds. Congratulations, GTA Online lovers, your favorite game won this challenge. Because it's the ultimate garbage ever made. I hope you guys learned your lesson. Thank you so much for watching, leave a like if you enjoyed. Tell me what I should touch next, hopefully not involving GTA Online, and a special thank you to Olá Americano, Case Nice, Sean Pass, Cafe, Monish Pripa, Kinshasa, Tishin, Danadei, Sharma, Bad Boy Hero, Ismico, Jebediah, Redux, Versetti, Gwen, Jim Francescos, and everybody else.